Where does Avery Bradley stand on a list of priorities that you're going to address this offseason?
I don't have a list. They're all priorities. Every player is a priority.
Well, just in general, Avery's season from your perspective.
Avery had a good season. You know, I think that I've seen improvement in Avery this year, and you know the biggest issue with Avery has just been health. You know, and he plays hard and he's had some injuries, but none of them are injuries that should prevent him from being a great player.
You made a comment on one of the telecasts about Jared Sullinger. He doesn't realize how good he can be.
Did I say that?
Yes, you did.
I believe you. I don't remember.
Well, you did.
Okay.
Is that something in terms of setting goals for the young players? Kelly also.
Yeah, I think that's a case. I could say with a handful of our players. I think that as you mature and you learn how to work harder and with more intensity, and you learn how to push yourself to max effort, I think that players can get better. And I think Jared is still very young, and I don't think he understands yet how good he can. Now he's heard it. He's heard it from a lot of people, from his father, from his agent, from his coaches, how good he can be. But until he believes how good he can be and really puts in the time, and I really do believe that Jared will this summer and is going to and be in better shape this next year.
What is the team's plan for him as far as conditioning and things like that? Because this will be the first summer he's been actually, knock on wood, relatively healthy.
Right. So Jared was in very good shape before the draft and had a good year last year, as we all know, before his injury.
Right.
And then this year there was, he was held back just because of the back surgery. And during the season and trying to do the conditioning and strength training and playing a lot of minutes, after back surgery, there was a lot of challenges that way. And I'm not making excuses for Jared. I feel like with this first summer, he's ending the season, with a slightly sprained ankle that will be fine in a few days, and I think he'll be able to go all out with just one focus and just focus on his conditioning, and I think he'll do a good job of that.
You've said repeatedly that you have no intentions of trading Rondo. Does the fact that he's set to become a free agent next summer give you more incentive to speed up the rebuilding process and put talent around him for him to want to stay?
Listen, there's no one person that's more important than the whole organization, and we need to be good because we all want to be good. I want my coach to stay. I want Jeff Green to want to be here. I want free agents that are out there looking at us play to want to play here. I want fans to want to come to the game. Everybody wants to win, but not just for one player, not just for one person. We all want to win, and that's what we're trying to accomplish.
Wick said he expects fireworks this summer. Do you expect fireworks?
Yeah, I think 4th of July we're going to see fireworks.
How about other than that?
I don't know. I mean, we're hopeful to. I have some ideas and some plans I'd like to do, but there's just no guarantee that we can do. We need to find good training partners. We always are trying to make fireworks. Every summer we try to do something that's unique and special, and we will definitely try this summer.
Will it be hard for you to remain patient if the groundwork for those fireworks aren't there? Like, would you pick up more draft picks this summer, or you think you're done accumulating those assets?
That's it depends. It depends on what else we can accomplish, what other options we have. But I could see that possibly happening. Acquiring more assets. I could see giving up our assets, our young assets, and some draft picks for players as well. And everywhere in between.
That pretty much covers it.
Do players having injury history, does it affect more the amount of compensation you can offer to them or the length of it?
I'm sorry, I didn't hear the first part of your question.
Players having an injury history, does that affect more the amount of money that you offer to them as far as their market value?
It can, yeah. It can. Sure.
Danny, you coached quite a while ago in Phoenix, went through it as a first-year coach. Brad going through his first-year coach. What was the biggest thing you took away from your first year as head coach, and what do you think will be for Brad going into the summer?
Well, I don't know. I think Brad is a lot smarter than I am at coaching. So, and he has a lot more experience, than I did. But I remember when my first year coaching, I took away from the fact that, you know, I need to simplify the game rather than trying to do too much. I think Brad figured that out during the course of this year. I mean, I think that he simplified things, but, you know, I think that every team is unique and different as well. And I have no worries about it. Brad is you know, maybe the only thing right now in our whole organization I'm not concerned about.